The little princess's Starlight graduation ceremony in the kingdom of Lumeria, where every cloud shimmered with pastel colors and the rivers sparkled like ribbons of glass, there lived a little princess named Clara. Clara was little, with curly golden hair and eyes as bright as morning dew. For a whole year, she had been attending the Royal Kindergarten of Magic, where young princes and princesses learn not only letters and numbers, but also kindness, courage, and a touch of starlight magic. Tomorrow was the most exciting day of the year, the Starlight graduation ceremony. Chapter 1: The Shimmering Announcement.
Tomorrow is our graduation day,
shouted Prince Leo, jumping up and down as he ran into the classroom. All the little students gasped with delight. Miss Maple, their kind fairy teacher, smiled warmly. Her wings sparkled like tiny rainbows.
Yes, my little stars. Tomorrow night, under the moonlit sky, each of you will receive your star crystal, a magical gem that glows with what you've learned this year,
she said. Clara's heart fluttered.
What if my star crystal doesn't shine?
She whispered to her best friend, Princess Bella. Bella giggled.
Of course it will. You've been the bravest in our class. Remember when you helped the sleepy dragon learn his counting spell?
Clara smiled, but deep inside, she still felt a tiny sparkle of worry. She wanted her crystal to shine as bright as the stars above the castle. Chapter 2: The Practice Parade. After lunch, Miss Maple said,
"Now let's practice for our graduation walk."
The little royals lined up in their sparkly robes. The boys wore silver capes, and the girls had gowns with soft ribbons that fluttered like butterfly wings. They practiced walking across the moonbeam bridge where the ceremony would be held. The bridge floated above the royal lake, glowing softly in the evening sun.
Step slowly, smile gently, and wave to your families. Most importantly, remember, be proud of yourself,
Miss Maple instructed. But when it was Clara's turn to walk, her shoes made a funny squeak. Everyone giggled. Clara's cheeks turned pink.
Oh dear, even my shoes are nervous,
she murmured. Miss Maple kælt besid her.
It's okay to feel nervous, Clara. Sometimes even the stars tremble before they shine.
Clara nodded, trying her best to smile. Chapter 3: The Star Crystal Secret. That night, Clara couldn't sleep. The moonlight danced across her pillow, and the castle's music box played a soft lullaby.
What if my crystal doesn't glow?
She whispered to her stuffed bunny, Mr. Twinkle. To her surprise, a tiny voice replied,
Then we'll find your glow together.
Clara gasped. Mr. Twinkle had come to life. His button eyes twinkled, and his ears perked up like tiny sails.
Let's go find your courage sparkle,
said Mr. Twinkle.
Every princess has one hidden in her heart.
He hopped to the window, and with a flick of his paw, the curtains opened to reveal the magical garden glowing under starlight. Together, they tiptoed into the Garden of Wishes, where flowers whispered dreams and the air smelled like sweet sugar plums.
Do you know where courage sparkles hide?
Clara asked.
Sometimes they hide where kindness shines,
said Mr. Twinkle. Chapter 4: The Garden of Wishes. Clara followed the bunny through glowing bushes until they reached the Willow of Whispers. Beneath its silver leaves sat a tiny squirrel, crying softly.
What's wrong, little squirrel?
Clara asked gently.
My acorn necklace fell into the pond.
The squirrel sniffled. Without hesitation, Clara knelt down and reached into the cool, moonlit water. She found the tiny acorn and placed it back around the squirrel's neck.
Thank you, Princess. You've given me back my sparkle of joy.
The squirrel squeaked. Suddenly, a warm light glowed in Clara's chest, like a star waking up. Mr. Twinkle smiled.
There it is. Your courage sparkle is shining.
Clara touched her heart and felt it beating strong and bright.
It feels warm and happy.
That's because courage comes from kindness,
said Mr. Twinkle. Chapter 5. The Starlight Graduation. The next evening, the whole kingdom gathered on the Moonbeam Bridge. The sky was filled with twinkling stars, and lanterns floated gently above the lake. The royal orchestra played a soft melody, and families clapped as the young royals marched across the bridge. Clara's parents waved from the front row, smiling proudly.
Now presenting Princess Clara of Lumeria,
Miss Maple announced. Clara took a deep breath. Her heart sparkled just like the night before. She stepped forward 1, 2, 3, gracefully across the bridge. Her shoes didn't squeak this time. Instead, they made a tiny jingling sound, like bells of happiness. Miss Maple handed her a small velvet pouch. Inside was a crystal shaped like a teardrop. Clara held it close to her chest. For a moment, nothing happened. Then whoosh! The crystal burst into light, glowing brighter than all the others. Everyone gasped and clapped. Even the stars above seemed to twinkle in rhythm.
your crystal shines with kindness and courage. That is the truest magic of all,
said Miss Maple proudly. Clara smiled so wide her cheeks hurt. She saw Bella, Leo, and all her friends cheering. Mr. Twinkle peeked from her pocket, whispering,
Told you so.
Chapter 6. The Dance of the Little Stars. After the ceremony, music filled the air. The young royals danced beneath the moon, their crystals glowing in every color of the rainbow. Clara danced with Bella and Leo, laughing and spinning until her crown almost slipped off. When the fireworks began bright, colorful, and sparkling like 1,000 dreams, Clara looked up and whispered to the sky,
Thank you, stars. I'll keep shining just like you.
Her crystal glowed once more, and the stars above seemed to whisper back, Shine on, little princess. Moral of the story. The brightest magic comes from kindness and courage. Even when you feel nervous, your true light will shine when you help others and believe in yourself.